In this first episode of The Bachelor, who will Cloud choose? Aerith, Tifa, or Barrett?
You'll never have the sacred stone. You crazy mother.
Today we're going to discuss the affection point system in the original FF7 and what we know about the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because Max Dude actually confirms the existence of the affection point system in the remake. Thank you, Max Dude. Now, the creators of the original FF7 have said that they wanted the audience to really connect with the game through their experiences and choices in the game and build their own bond with the characters. Because you had Tifa and Aeris, they wanted the players to decide who they had the stronger connection with. They didn't want to force anything on you. They wanted your own experiences to tell the story. So they left it open-ended for the player to actually decide who Cloud had the stronger bond with. Hence, the affection point system, in which the player's decisions will either add or subtract from that system, changing Cloud's bond with the character. And this wasn't even only for Tifa and Aeris. This affected characters like Yuffie and Barrett too. Now, this system plays a huge role on two very defining moments in the game, such as, number one, we all know, the gold saucer date, sauce. And number two, equally as important, but surprisingly less known to many who have played the game, the Tifa conversation under the high wind in Disc 2, where depending on how you actually played the game, you'll have alternate dialogue where Tifa and Cloud actually confess their feelings for each other and actually get it on. Bow chicka bow wow. But thanks to Max Dude, we actually may have some sort of confirmation on the affection point system in the remake. Check out his video about his 3-hour gameplay for Final Fantasy VII Remake, where he talks about everything that happens in those 3 hours. Basically what he says is, in the original FF7, when Don Corneo drops your party into the sewer, Cloud has a choice of who he wakes up first, Tifa or Aeris. Depending who you pick will add or subtract from the affection point system. And Max Dude says, right before the app's boss fight, you have that same option, but suspiciously so. Max Dude basically said, in this defining moment, he described that Cloud was literally smack down in the middle, and on all the way on the left was Aeris, and all the way on the right was Tifa, with like even distance between them. And all of the Square Enix staff cued in on what he was going to do next, where it actually kind of made it a little awkward by the sounds of it. Max Dude said he looked around and everyone was just like, oh, what's he gonna do? I mean, think about it. Smack down in the middle, the reaction of Square Enix staff, coincidence? I think not. This is a dead giveaway. Let me explain. If you add in all these other facts, think about the original game and why the system was included in the first place. They wanted the player to be able to decide who the stronger bond went to. Now, yes, in this remake, they could just force the Aerith date on you, but then Square knows that would be a major disappointment. I mean, everybody knows that we just want to take Barrett to go watch the fireworks in Gold Saucer. The backlash would be immense, and that's just not what they're going for. So I'm gonna say without a doubt, because I believe in Square Enix, in Square Enix we trust, they will have the affection point system or some version of it in the remake. So make your decisions carefully. The original had some not so easy decisions to make because you couldn't even tell whether or not it was gonna affect the system. It wasn't very obvious. Moments that you wouldn't have thought would have had an impact on the bond. And I'm really actually hoping that they fix this, because if I want to make sure I'm getting quality screen time with Tifa, the only way to be 100% sure is to completely shut out Aeris to the point where she's just like a stranger to you, leaving you with this feeling of a very unnatural playthrough, and Aeris completely hating you. I'm hoping for the chance to have a natural playthrough and still get the choice you were aiming for. For sure, with this remake, I know they're gonna make the bonds with all of these characters even deeper, and I'm really hoping for this scene with Tifa under the high wind to be like super romantic, kind of like Yuna and Tidus in Final Fantasy X. But hopefully, the choices are a little more obvious. That way I'm not scratching my head at the end of it. But this also signifies, with this being part 1 of the remake, the other parts will likely pick up data from your previous gameplay. So to all of you out there, who are you gonna choose? If you enjoy this content, give a like and subscribe to our channel because we got much more coming. Follow us on Twitch where we will be playing the remake live and so much more. Follow us on our socials to keep updated. Catch you later.